One bright morning in the forest, Benny the little brown bear woke up feeling excited. The sunlight peeked through the trees, and birds were singing happily. Benny stretched his paws and smiled. "Today feels like a great day for an adventure," he said. Just then, Ruby the rabbit hopped along the forest path. "Good morning." "Benny," Ruby said cheerfully. "Good morning, Ruby," Benny replied. "Do you want to visit the magical tree again?" Ruby's eyes lit up. "Of course. That tree was amazing. I wonder if the glowing fruits are still there." And so the two friends began walking deeper into the forest. After walking for a while, they finally reached the magical clearing. But when Benny looked up, his smile slowly disappeared. The magical tree was gone. The huge glowing tree that once stood proudly in the clearing had completely vanished. Only empty ground remained. Benny blinked in disbelief. "Ruby, where did the tree go?" Ruby looked around the clearing carefully. "This is strange," she said softly. Then suddenly, Ruby noticed something glowing on the ground. A tiny golden seed lay in the center of the clearing. The seed shimmered with a faint magical light. Benny carefully picked it up. As soon as he touched it, the seed began glowing brighter. "Ruby, I think the seed is part of the magic tree," Benny said. Ruby nodded slowly. "You might be right." The tiny seed pulsed gently in Benny's paw, almost as if it were alive. Ruby thought for a moment. "Maybe the tree disappeared because it needed a new place to grow," she said. Benny looked at the seed again. "Then we need to help it grow again." The two friends decided they would search for the perfect place to plant the magical seed. And so their adventure began. Benny and Ruby walked through the forest looking for the right place. First, they reached a dry, rocky hill. The soil there was hard and cracked. Ruby shook her head. "This ground is too dry. The seed won't grow here," so they continued walking. Soon they reached a dark part of the forest where tall trees blocked the sunlight. The ground was damp and cold. Benny looked worried. "It feels too dark here," he said. Ruby agreed. The magic tree needs sunlight. So once again, they continued their journey. After a while, they reached a rushing river. The water sparkled in the sunlight. "This place looks nice," Benny said. But suddenly a strong wind blew across the forest. The magical seed almost slipped from Benny's paw. "Careful," Ruby shouted. Benny quickly held the seed tightly. "We must protect it," he said. They crossed the river carefully using a fallen log. On the other side of the river, the forest looked different. The grass was greener, and flowers grew everywhere. Ruby's eyes widened. This place looks perfect. As they walked further, they discovered a hidden valley. Warm sunlight filled the area. Butterflies floated through the air. Birds sang sweet melodies. And the ground was soft and rich with soil. The magical seed suddenly began glowing brighter. Benny smiled. "I think the seed likes this place." Ruby nodded happily. "Then let's plant it." Here, Benny dug a small hole in the soft earth. Then he gently placed the glowing seed inside. Ruby carefully covered it with soil. But nothing happened. The ground stayed quiet. Ruby thought for a moment. "I think it needs water." So Ruby hopped to the nearby river and filled a leaf with water. She gently poured the water onto the soil. For a moment, nothing happened. Then suddenly, the ground began to glow. A tiny green sprout appeared. Benny gasped. "It's growing." The sprout quickly grew taller. Leaves appeared. Branches spread out. And before their eyes, a brand new magical tree began to grow. The tree sparkled with glowing leaves and golden fruits. Soon animals from all around the forest gathered in the valley. Birds flew around the branches. Squirrels climbed the trunk happily. A baby deer stepped closer to the glowing tree. The magical fruits began shining softly, filling the valley with warm light. Ruby smiled. "The magic tree is back." Benny looked proudly at the glowing tree, "and we helped bring it back. As the sun slowly set behind the hills, the magical tree glowed even brighter. Fireflies danced in the air. The entire forest felt peaceful and alive again. Ruby looked at Benny. Nature always finds a way. To grow, Benny nodded, and when we take care of nature, magic happens. The two friends sat quietly under the glowing tree, watching the stars appear in the sky. And deep in the forest, the magical tree continued to shine, protecting the animals and the land around it.